Start it up.
Guess what? The talking head is back. Yeah, so I was watching some other content, and I guess what I realized is I've repeated myself a lot, but I've never actually told you exactly what it is that I'm trying to do. So, being an entrepreneur, my theory has always been don't chase money, chase your dreams. So, for 17 years, I chased the dream of playing golf on the PGA Tour. So I chased that dream until it just was no longer viable and I wasn't going to make it. And then about 10 or 12 years ago, I made my first trip to New York and I realized what I really, really wanted to do. Is I really wanted to develop real estate projects. I wanted to do it in New York, but I've always had a passion for buildings, designing buildings. It started in, I guess, in high school. I actually wanted to be an architect coming out of high school. I actually wanted to be an architect going into college. I was convinced by somebody close to me that architects didn't make any money. So what I did is I switched my major from architecture to international business with a double major in Japanese culture. And for anybody that knows, anybody that's ADD or ADHD like I am, you know that focusing on multiple things at one time is kind of hard. So I ended up leaving school early to pursue professional golf, so on and so forth. Anyways, fast forward 17 years, decided to walk away from the game of golf because I knew at that point I was not going to be able to create the legacy that I had set out to create, or that I wanted to create for myself and my family. So transition to another love that I have, which is buildings and architecture. And is the love was driven by no other than New York City and Brooklyn and all the boroughs of New York. So what I did is I decided I wanted to start a real estate development company. So I set out to learn everything I could about real estate development, how I can make it green, how I can mimic the awesome architecture and designs that set New York's boroughs of brownstones and row houses, how I could take those designs and set those in a modern setting, in an urban setting, and somehow make them green. So my goal now is to build urban developments, walkable urban developments that are green. The cool thing is you have a lot of flat rooftops and these type of structures, so that means that you have a lot of opportunity to do a lot of different things. So what I want to try to do is I want to try to team with like companies like Tesla and Amazon and some other of these big companies that have the ability, especially Tesla, because they have an energy component, which solar, and the ability to store that. So that would be really cool to partner with them somehow to make this all happen. So that's kind of the big vision. The little vision, what pays the bills day to day while I'm working on that, is I do some media stuff, create some content for some other people, and that started by me wanting to create content for myself but not being comfortable with the camera like I'm trying to get right now. And so what I did is I started creating content for other people. So you can check some of that stuff out at on Instagram at 3 More Media. And then on top of that, I do some other stuff, car stuff, which I've always been interested in. I had a dealer's license for a long time, back in the early 2000s, late 99, early 2000. I actually had started buying cars through Copart, which everybody's kind of made hot now. Like that's the hot thing to do, buy and repair exotics. I was buying in repairing highline cars, Mercedes, BMWs, Lexuses, stuff like that, back then. So still do some of that. Well, actually, you can see some of that on this channel because I still have a few cars that I'm working with. I got some friends. I do some of that stuff on the side because I enjoy it. I also tend to buy the cars that I drive through Copart because great deal, fix it, repair it, drive the cars you want for a fraction of the cost. So, you know, it's always that. But I appreciate you taking the time to listen, and I look forward to sharing more of this journey with you. Start to finish, dirt to clouds, you know, that's just what it is. So if you like this video, please smash the subscribe button, hit like, turn on the bell for notifications, and then until tomorrow, you guys be good to each other and just live and work.